want to do some shit.
He broke in and they let him go. So we go back to that place and still fucking celebrate Black Lives Matter.
Hey, bro.
There's nothing here. We don't need to practice.
This is a weird question. I forgot to hit record. I was right there with you. I didn't get the fence phone. Is there any way you can send me that clip, or you're live?
I'm live, dude. It'll have to be way later.
You're an idiot, right?
You're not an idiot, dude. So we all have our amateur moments.
Is this a business? Listen to me, bro. I'm your brother. We here for peace. Nothing else.
Alright, I'm going to do an Instagram Live. I'm going to walk over there, and then all of you can watch Instagram Live. I don't fucking care if you follow me. All I do is steal donations for Black organizations.
Thank you, Javi. Thank you.
So, my Instagram is at...
No, we didn't ask. We didn't ask that. We didn't ask. You don't need to promote yourself right now.
I don't fucking care about yourself. If you want to see my video, you have to find it, don't you? I don't care if you follow me. I don't fucking care about that.
Come on.
Do you want me to do a walkthrough on the live video or not?
I'm up here too. Shout it out.
Hey,
Hey, who's the business owner? Is this a business owner here?
He's here.
Can we just speak to the business owner?
Yes.
Please.
Get him!
If you guys are business owners here, we're fine. We're just concerned about safety
I'm live too.
of people here. You know what I'm saying? We're the people that are
media.
up here. I live in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm media. I'm with media. We're streaming. We're just trying to get a clear idea of what's going on. Because as far as it looks like us, it's people that are far right or whatever. And we don't even care about your stance with any of this stuff. I don't care about that. You don't even speak about that. If you're a business owner here, I'd love to speak to somebody to figure out what happened. That's it. That's all.
Cars on fire.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
No, there's people on our side that saw him.
Okay. I know. I understand that. I understand that. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Is the fire still going? Did you get?
Yeah. I'm just trying to talk to y'all. We just got everybody got. I understand.
COVID was bad enough, and now this stuff basically
The occupation, I'm a reporter, sir.
So am I.
The occupation of this area has impacted your business.
How has it?
How much has it impacted your business?
Factual. No, tell us. We have an audience right now. So tell us how it's affected you.
What would you like to see happen here, sir? I mean, not tonight, and just in general as to what's going on.
I would like to see the police precinct restored. I'd like to see the city in Seattle step up and represent their people. I'd like to see whatever the problem is, as far as the relationship between the people and the police. I'd like to get representation, somebody that can listen to me. Somebody in the city council.
I ain't playing no bitch ass nigga. I'm coming to clear.
This kind of mob thing doesn't work.
Have you been in touch with you? Well, it's not you. We're not
we're
with
just covering.
people. We're just trying. No, I understand. It's okay. Right.
Because they didn't get what they wanted. This guy isn't part of you guys.
Right. Have you had any discussions with your council members, Kashama Sawant?
Hey, what the fuck? Stop! What are you doing?
My guy!
Yo!
My guy!
Hey! For real though.
Destroying the fence.
I'm with the other streamers here. Hey, Omari.
What we have here is a business owner. This is, and I'm sorry, I know it's a lot going on.
Let's go back over here.
Guys, we need space. Go back. We need space.
Guys, come on, go back.
De-escalate the situation. Go back to the protest.
Keep the peace, please.
Go back to the protest. We need space.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Hey, we were trying to let you
Hold on, the only reason I'm asking is this stream right here is a stream with the mayor, the city council, a lot of people watch. My name is Omari Salisbury. I've been covering this from day one. These guys might have been knowing my stream.
Hey, I'm from Minnesota.
And that's me. I'm a reporter here, and what I'm saying is people are watching this stream, and it's important now as a business owner. We're sitting here talking to you, and you're concerned. Has your district representative? Have you had any communication with them? You said that you want representation at City Hall.
Lead by example, go back to the protest.
What you guys see? Come on. Yo, why you guys filming? Come on. What you guys filming?
We're streaming.
And so,
No, let's down. Let's go back. No,
No, we're journalists.
we're not media. We're media. We're not with you. You go back. You go back. You go back. We're not with you. We are media. We're not. We don't have to go nowhere. First of all,
I've been
You know what
covering
I'm
since
saying?
Minneapolis, bro. I'm from Minneapolis.
you know, and so that's
What about
all.
you? Are you
We just
media?
want to be able to get everybody's voice.
No, bro,
I've been
go
talking
back.
to all kinds of
No.
people. I even talked to the guy yesterday.
Hey,
with
excuse
the
me,
American
sir.
flag here and everything else. And so that's what I'm saying. So you said
No,
that you
because
suffered
there are more people here. They're gonna come, bro. I don't want that
$55,000
shit to happen,
losses.
bro.
You said that people don't want to come and visit the shop here. How do you see this? How do you see this being resolved, though?
No, but I don't want more people to be here.
Right here, sir.
Listen.
The more people
He said nobody's been coming to his business, so he's already been suffering. Right? And so somebody breaking in and trying to build his property is causing him to feel a certain type of way. And so you have to change him. That is
I mean, we got past that point. I'm talking to him. No, I'm talking, bro. We're members of the media, man, and we're actually
if you're a
giving him
member
a
of the media,
platform.
you should understand the situation's been resolved.
I
No, but we have to
understand
let
that.
him speak
We're giving
too.
him a platform
We have to
for
let him
him
speak.
to talk about,
Yeah.
you know, what's going on.
And he
Because
handled
his
it
district-
accordingly.
Hold on, his district.
handled it just
The people
fine.
at City Hall are watching this. They might not be watching these other people over here, but they're watching.
Same with the state of-
mayor's office
the
is
state of
watching
Minnesota
this.
is
And
too.
so that's all I'm saying is let this man speak.
I personally don't believe he has the answers.
But it's okay.
It's not.
He's
He's
been
more kind. He's been more kind than any person you could ever imagine. Let him speak.
He's
Guys.
come across like
trying
that.
to light his
If
business
anything,
on
let us
fire,
speak. I
and he let him go.
And people are watching. And that's all I'm saying is that the people who you the people
That's from the heart. Just say what you feel.
the people who you feel might have been disconnected with your business thus far, the city hall, and everybody like that. They're on the street, and that's why I'm giving you a platform to be able to speak here. That's all I'm saying. Is there anything that you want people to hear?
My audience does.
Hold on, no, let him speak.
Okay. And the fire department's one block away.
Everybody, let's go back to chaz. Everybody, let's go back to chaz. Who's life matter?
Also, sorry, protecting link. There's also sorry, but I feel like I want to talk. And
Whose life matter? I can't hear you. Whose life matter?
Black Lives Matter!
Whose life matter?
Black Lives Matter!
The police tweeted out that they don't cover this area. They sent out a coverage map. They say that the police tweeted out saying they don't cover this area. Unless there's mass casualty, the police are saying they're not going to cover this area.
So you've got all these people out here saying he had a McDonald's. There's a here that we let in here to make sure he was safe. And he wasn't being hurt.
Thank you. If you can help me, bro.
And this is what I get.
Thank you for keeping us safe.
If your district representative comes here tomorrow, Kashama Sawant, would you meet with her? All right. Thank you.
Bet. Bet. All right. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for talking to us.
Wanting you to come over here.
It's Omari. I'm Andy Mercado from Minneapolis. I've heard about him. I want to say hi to him when he's ready. You're gonna just tap him when he's ready. Hey Omari. Really quick, I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro. I'm Andrew Mercado from Minneapolis.
Yeah, what's
you're
up,
doing
fam?
you're doing an excellent job, bro.
Thank you. You know,
I gotta
what
follow
it
you.
is sometimes, and that's why these guys are here. Sometimes when people get so close, and tonight we don't even have the vest on. And some nights we've had to have the vest on.
Okay.
Out here, fam.
Okay.
And so I wasn't trying to be rude or disrespectful.
I
to you.
got
I know
you, bro.
We're both out here trying to get a story.
Yup. Because we got everybody gets a voice, bro.
Yeah, and so the thing is as well is like, man, my conversation was with the business owner.
Yep.
Everybody wants to chime in and everything else, and that's why when other people came out there, I'm like, man, you guys shut up. Let the business owner talk so we can get his perspective. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You guys, if you can't hear what he says, you just try to turn up your volume because some people say they can hear him. We can't tell them to talk to hear, but we just let them speak. You can go back and turn up the volume. Omari was right behind me. He was interviewing him. We just let him speak. Omari is from Seattle. He lives here. He's been doing an excellent job. Recap is that guy is upset. The police won't come help if they need help around here. They detained an individual that was trying to start a fire in his business. About 40 minutes ago, an attorney came, everything like that. And he was accused of holding him to gunpoint. They almost tried to break in. And they de-escalated it. The community de-escalated it themselves. And then myself and a couple other streamers stayed back to make sure that the small business owner got to tell his side of the story, because we've been down here with the protesters. Omari Salisbury. Nobody heard the business owner. Well, he was quiet. No, I don't have noise cancellation on either. When we post it again, we can doctor the sound to turn up certain parts, so it'll be all right. I have a mic, I couldn't find it, guys. I just seen a new mic. But I need to have my phone charged because my phone's still busted. I have my iPhone, it's still broken. I haven't had any time to get to a phone store to get it replaced. So I need to have it constantly plugged in. Oh, man. But so, like I said, all these streams will be saved. So that business owner will be able to go into the video, and we'll turn up the volume in the video editing software. So when all the interviews, we can do that, because our interviews are just talking to people. We'll turn up the sound when they speak. It'll be fine. People are saying they could hear him. Yeah. Yep, Omari is an official Avenger. Omari Salisbury. I'll hit him up, I'll message him. We'll see who he wants to be. But he's officially on the team. I like people walking close to me. Excuse me. Hey.
Do you have any joints?
That is lit, bro. Oh, no, bro. Yes, bro.
That's good, man. Good energy.
Yeah. No fights, no gunshots. Bro. All good vibes, bro.
Hey, Black Lives Matter.
Good night, bro.
Keep it up. Hey, Black Lives Matter. Put a fist up and keep it up. Hey, we out here. Hey, Black Lives motherfucking matter. Yeah, brother. Fist up. Talk your shit. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, fist up.
So I got back there.
Oh, as I turn around.
Let's give her another lap.
Yeah, we don't feed trolls. I'm just holding the camera more tonight. They take out their own trash. They bring the trash out to the other outskirts so the trash people can pick it up. Bro, every city is gonna have a different vibe with the protests. It's lit. Does Portland get hyphy too? Oh, bro, I bet, dude. Because I noticed Portland's a little grungier, but I didn't know if they got hyphy in Portland.
Oh yeah.
The people are asking on here like what does getting hyphy means, and I'm just like, you just gotta watch.
Yeah, you just gotta watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I noticed everybody is drinking.
Oh, absolutely. But they're just like dancing though.
Yeah.
They turned up a little bit though. They're at the fence, but I mean they're just all they're doing is just dancing. Well, go ahead. You go under.
I got you, Katie. What the hell?
So you hit it? Alcohol and a Godzilla.
Let me get to that point.
Aw, how are they gonna cut the jam like that?
Hey, man, hold on real quick. Nigga, I smoke hella weed.
Introducing Loop Cloud Sounds.
Hey, check this out, nigga. My name is Mr. Rax, nigga. You feel me? I'm from here, nigga. I got my ass beat hella times in that precinct. Hey, I'm glad you took that bitch. I can't wait to go in there and smoke a blunt. Hey, oh my mama, nigga, black power, nigga. I got shot 4 times by the police, my nigga. And fuck the back, I just got out. Gang, Google that. They break the legs, trying to ice their wrists like a cut. Put it down if you get us pissed. He get it big like a Christmas list. If you with us, you again, you gotta take that risk. Go to the traffic sign, police be live, and white people. Outside the white for ain't the right for it. White is not a white, she keep it going, she should be right. Moving for you now, she is a Louis and a ride. Get the she broke them all, I need the Louis and the white queen. This shit now, I'm sick of this night. Getting all and they initiate the fight. That shit is overdue. You shoot your gun at me, and I'ma shoot my gun at you. And I stand behind the people every time they fucking look. Always take a knee to a patch or a salute. They break the window, try to ice their wrist. Like, good as damn if you get us pissed. Nobody hit it big like a Christmas list. If you with us and you against, you gotta take that risk. They break the window, try to ice their wrist. Like, you burn it down if you get us pissed. Nobody hit it big like a Christmas list. If you with us and you against, you gotta take that risk. Play the community board, then they want to smoke up. That shit stops here. You ain't gonna choke us. Young black man in the hoodie. Up to the hoodie. Business, malicious mission. I guess we fit that type. Get that high, grab that high. No more talking, time to fly around and white. We unite. We right. Speak your mind. Make it heard if this shit ain't right. Speak your mind. Make it heard if this shit ain't right. They break the window trying to ice they wrist. Like we burn it down if you get us here.
It's hard not to bob your head to West Coast music. I don't care what you say. All right, all West Coast music, just head bobbing music.
Now, my bad. That's why.
We got that group there still.
Yeah, I just recorded that. Freestyle, no right.
He just recorded that song. That was an artist. It's hard to walk away from this group. Here's in this one. When the light turns red, click the back. So like this. Now hit it.
Got some chicken fresh off the grill, y'all. Chicken
It's gonna hit hard. All right, dude. You guys be good. Yep. We got a whole like little grocery store here. This is better than any reality TV show. This is because it's reality. It's not a TV show. I do. Run that. That could not be any more true right there. You guys are about to be watching me eat this chicken. That's what you're about to eat. Sorry. Oh man. Oh man. That's the attack dogs. It's one of the attack dogs. Well, from Minneapolis, my home.
Ready Player One.
Promise you guys, every time I'm back home in Minneapolis, I'm streaming 38th in Chicago. I'm not gonna forget that.
I've seen a lot of new names in the chat. Welcome, guys. If you're just showing up, I live in Seattle, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes away from the Chaz. So every day I head in and try to check it out. I try to stay kind of objective, and you know, I'm not here every day. I'm not necessarily. I just try to stay as neutral as possible and interview all sorts of people, because there's a lot of people here that have different agendas, even amongst them.
Oh, these stairs are good. Now guys, this is a break. We're taking a pause in the action for now. It's stuck on my finger. Because why not?
Are you getting that food from somewhere?
Yeah, and right down the street, dude. They're cooking it right now. Fresh.
Is it free?
Yeah, bro, it's free. Oh, yeah. Right past the big group of people dancing, you'll see the grill. Yeah, bro. Hit it up. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, you too. Look at that. Anyway, so we need to be saved from the bikers. This place is under threat. From the likes we've never seen before. Really dangerous. Ooh. Alright, so you guys asking where's the food coming from?
Are we soldiers? Are we? What the fuck, bro? I'm high as fuck. Do you smell that huff, bro? I'm the killer, that's why, bro. No, seriously, I'm the killer, bro. Look, that's something I want to tell you. The day that come close to killing a person, you will never be scared of shit, bro. Boy hair. I like your hair. Yes. What's up, dude? I had backwood homies earlier, but they never went and got them. Oh, bro, take that fucking Can we go to the field after we run through this crowd of people again? Yeah.
But all lives won't matter until Black Lives matter. And right now, Black Lives don't matter. You want to say all lives matter?
Yeah.
I know that.
There's a lot of mental health issues. And you know, there's every time to be a hoe. Cows up and pay the fee. You know what it came to be? Okay, my G. My G. Over Maybelline. You want to know a story about that line? He was like, yo, what's your name? I need something to rhyme with Mac. I was like, you should say, Mac, you should say Kylie. It's all right, I can't change the gangster. Hey, homie though, that's what I can't believe. That's my favorite hoe. I love you, dog, my heart is true. And they don't have to do what you're gonna do. Then believe me when I say I love you. And then believe me when I say I love you. I know that it hurts when you're not around. Yeah, and Mozzie. You know that there's to let you go. I gotta give you time to be a hoe. I didn't really say, this is what you need.
If you tell me that you hate me, shit, I'll just believe. If you keep lying to kick it in with you agree. I swear sometimes you think that I'm just a machine. Probably because you never see me cry, see me bleed.
And I'll be going crazy for my loved ones. So that I've been going crazy for my loved ones. I mean, well, damn hell. All of our heart is true. Do what you gon' do. So believe me when I say I love you. We got a hider. I gotta give you time to be a hoe. My brother. Talk about it.
It's a whole lot of gay shit. Call me Tim Ladd.
Niggas call me Laddie, man. See that guys is some hell game eyes. Aki, something Taki and then choppy. Ooh. Niggas know me. Talk about it. I don't owe y'all niggas shit. Hey, where's mine? Where's mine? Where's OD? She date. I don't see face. Leeway, huh? Osama bin Razzie. Osama bin Razzie. Osama bin Razzie.
What they say? Lord Razzie.
Uh-oh.
The fact I'm still standing is a piece of evidence to my savages.
That's my favorite fucking line of that whole song. That is my favorite line of that whole fucking song.
Oh, look at all those angry reacts. Man, people are big angry right now. What's my name? Osama bin Razzie.
What they say? Osama bin Razzie. What's my name? Osama bin Razzie. What they say?
Osama bin.
Hey, what's my name?
Lil Aki with that slapstick, nigga. Lil Aki with that slapstick, nigga.
Hey, what's my name?
Lil Aki with that black stick, nigga. No, yeah. That's who's a wise, nigga. I go by the hell game miles. You went up top Aki, so I'm stocking the choppy. I mean, it's really do right, man.
I'm taking over lanes when I slide. I got the Denver lane on my side. You know it's flame game, let's ride.
With that top stick, nigga.
I love it, man. Loaki came to clap shit, nigga. Hey, what's my name? Loaki with that clap stick, nigga. Hey, what we doing? Loaki came to clap shit, nigga. What's my name? Osama bin Razzie. What they say? Osama bin
Let's keep moving. One time.
Taking my consistent marches.
so rooster? I'm walking over here. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's been out here the last week.
Message is not here no more.
Hey, big bro, when the microphone.
Body's really gigging.
In the white pen. I'm talking about shit. Y'all just go home. Make some room for yourselves. You go stay.
I think that these are potentially propaganda that are meant to
be like shooting is gonna start.
Narrative that like I don't know, that we want to like martyr people or something, and that's just not the case.
I mean, I agreed at the beginning-ish when they were like, you know, white line to the front in a way, and I wish I was brave enough to be like, yes, but I'm like, no, I will, you know, I will bring the truth in this type of stupid thing, but yeah, and it's just, I walked up, she's like, do you want one? I'm like, You said 50. Yeah, I'll take one. Sure.
I mean, I like the bright color, but
Yeah, the message is kind of weird.
yeah, it's the same as like last night someone put up this hate speech right outside the precinct on giant fucking vinyl, and although I couldn't say like I totally disagreed with what it said, I'm not going to go into the details of exactly what it said. But I could tell there was something weird about it. And, like, people would put it up, and they were kind of weird, and like I was watching them, and they like kept looking at me. And I just made an executive decision to just fucking take it down, because like
it's just not good.
There's lots of things that are out here that are distractions. And it's really about keeping things focused, I think, on why we're here. And
I'm trying to be. I mean, you're okay with that. Trying to be respectful because some security guards don't like to be the faces, and you're just people here. So yes.
I'm looking for the police office.
It's right here. This right here. This glorious building. It's the People's Department. Yes, this whole thing, this whole building right here. You're welcome. Thank you.
I know it doesn't look like a police department, but
yeah, it doesn't right now, but because it isn't. It's the People Department now.
Exactly.
I love that. That's the second person that's asked me that, and the other two were naive younger people. But he was like, I need to find it. And I'm like,
it's funny, though,
you're here, man.
I actually have felt more safe in this area of the park under this situation than I ever have walking through here at 3 in the morning after being at the bars. I go to Vermilion down the street all the time.
No, very much so. I used to live on this hill, and I wouldn't want to walk around.
I didn't even know that the fucking police station was right around the corner right here. That's how shitty they were at doing their job.
I knew they were because I always walked on that side of the street or that side of the street. And even on white, I wouldn't want to walk past them because it's like, fuck off, go away. I mean, it's not that I hate them, but it's just.
I don't hate them, but
like literally, I was living in an apartment across the street from the Crescent, which is an alright bar. Was one. It's still an okay one if you want to do karaoke. But it was like 3 p.m. on a Saturday. And luckily, weed became legal the year before. And I'm sitting there watching them like a half an hour in the Pacific Rim on my nice new or my nice shiny TV. If I just got it, I don't know. But I was like, I want to watch a movie, and I want to watch it loud because it's an awesome movie. And then I hear a knock at my door, and I'm like, okay, hello. I open, and there's 2 SPD there, and I'm like, hi, could I help you? They're like, we go to call for a noise complaint. I'm like, it's fucking 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Go fuck yourself. Why'd you have to get into my building for a noise complaint? Neighbor above me, you could just come down and say hello.
Just fucking give me a text or something. I have no problem. I make music, so I get all sorts of noise complaints.
I could imagine, let me find some text real quick. I could imagine that there should be something to limit noise after a certain time in here. I could imagine, like, depending on how.
Start shutting the lights off in the park earlier and earlier. They basically go off at sunset now.
Yeah.
And I think that helps quite a bit.
It definitely calms it down a bit more.
People out.
It'd be nice if they could put them on like a low mode, just a little bit of light.
I think it also, in addition to getting people out, I think it also can increase violence and
things that can happen. One of those things that I love seeing these other sides points on is, I hear that there's a lot of assaults and rapes and things going on down here. Don't you need the police to help? I'm like, fuck you. They never helped with the rapes in the first place.
Right.
Not that they shouldn't happen here. It's just more like, if you see something, let the security know, and we can figure out the motherfuckers are doing these shit, and that's what security's for. But yeah. So.
I mean, I haven't really heard too many things other than mostly social health issues.
Yes, the lights are off in the park, like at sunset or so.
Earlier and earlier every night.
Last week. Alex Porter, who's investigative. David, how are you? Would you like to talk for a minute or so, or are you on the move somewhere? What's that?
Is it the interview in this guy?
I mean, we're just chatting. We're holding the line here. I mean, he does have a chair, and it seems like I am, but we were chatting. Alex Porter is an investigative journalist around here, I guess. Amateur journalist, I guess, or just journalist. Man of the streets. There we go. And he's watching me, asking questions as well, asking me some information, and I'm just sitting here protecting this alley, and yeah. This is Mr. David Lewis, comes on walking up. We've met and talked many times before.
Many times.
How did the march downtown go?
It was not as... Actually, the march itself was great.
Yeah.
The people that were there were extremely dedicated. It was remarkable. The numbers were a little bit small, but I think that's just because a lot of people are really wanting to stay up here.
Keep this. Well, there was a nice concert racking right when you guys started, because I thought it was going to be an hour earlier. We were gathering people.
Exactly. Yeah, it was intended to be an hour earlier, but there was a little bit of miscommunication with the people on the sound deck today. It was a different coordination group than who were there yesterday, who coordinated initially.
Well, it was Native American Heritage Day, so there's probably different speakers and people kicking over. So.
Exactly. Yeah, we had coordinated yesterday that the Native speakers would be done at 7:30. That's why we had our march for 7:30.
Okay. Yeah.
But then at that 7:30, it's just, I'm sure, miscommunication. They didn't want us to, have the mic and take away some people. But
no, they're doing some great stuff today. I listened to a lot, and I was down here a lot, but But yeah, what happened downtown? Who was the person that was leading that, actually? Was that...
I actually don't know. It was
new 18-year-old lady, yeah. An 18-year-old lady is what I heard.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Definitely a lot of the older voices. And by older, I don't mean by age, but just simply some of the original people that are here. We're recognizing that it shouldn't be our faces and our voices leading these marches.
All the time.
What we have is this opportunity to allow young people to understand the leadership and the power of being a leader. And have their coordination. So we're actively looking for more young as well as female voices to be heard, to have the ability and the privilege to lead such an amazing rally.
Okay, interesting. That's
related to that.
Definitely.
So I do market research for a living. And
market research for whom, sir?
For a living.
Oh, cool.
I work for an independent firm, but I work for anyone that will pay me.
Marketing mercenary.
I would be a social worker if it paid enough, but unfortunately it doesn't. So I use my psychology.
Neighborhood local trying to get the truth out is what he said. Sorry.
Anyway, my question is, when I first got into my industry, I was young and very forward-thinking and all of these things, the same types of people that you're talking about. And one thing that really helped me and it was super important was to have mentors in that situation. People who have lots of experience and can help to, like even something as simple as writing an email. Like, you have to learn how to write in a way that is both persuasive and appeals to people's...
I have encountered some writing trollery. I'll talk to you about them in a bit.
So I was just curious if any sorts of things like that going on within that, like pushing young people to step forward, but also having these more senior people who have had experience, advocating and in those leadership roles to sort of guide that.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what's happening. Like when we started this out 2 weeks ago,
Take a bathroom, can I?
It was
no, maybe
a
not.
couple of people who just started marching. No experience in activism, no experience in anything. We were just people inspired by the need and thirst for change. And honestly,
it hurt so much you couldn't sit behind your screen.
Exactly.
That's what happened for me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't fucking watch this. This is my streets.
This is my city.
Exactly.
In my hometown.
Yeah,
wait,
so
being 30, my entire life, nothing has changed. I still have the same fears that I had when I was 1 year old.
Right.
Nothing's changed since my dad was like, 5.
Yeah.
In the 70s, late 60s.
Yep. But that's exactly true. I mean, it's like, again, we were just people...
it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, we were people who recognized that we wanted change, and me personally, it definitely inspired by the aspect of trying to make sure everyone was safe.
Yeah.
So now, and what was weird is as we started marching, no one actually really came to really help us. Even as we were getting, even when we were getting national coverage, getting maced by the officers, none of our elders really came to help and extend aid. Now that we have so much traction and so many people, trying to engage in this chop and chaz and all that wonderment.
Yeah, all the branding we need to do because you gotta brand it, man.
What's amazing is now we have this opportunity.
Hey, take the Capitals. Take the Capital or motherfuckers is pussy. This shit don't mean shit.
Take the Capitol.
Take the Capitol.
Eventually. It's Nick. Yeah, man. How's it going, man? This is my buddy Nick. He's great. I will pass that message along, definitely.
Now we have the opportunity to actually help encourage these young folks in a way that we weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So we stand in, we let them know the things that we had to learn the hard way. You know, it's something, even the basics of, like chant, like the best chants to have, but even just the aspect of how to really get your message out while you're marching. How to make sure that not only you can march, get your message across peacefully, but that everyone is unified and safe. And we're just there to support, and it's fantastic. And so, yeah, today we had one of our first young people. Again, it was amazing.
Wow.
And we're gonna keep on doing that. Every day we're gonna have marches. We'll be there to support, but we're just looking for anyone who's watching. We're looking for young people. We're looking for a lot of women. Like we want people diverse. We want voices who aren't heard to be heard.
Yeah.
You have that opportunity.
If you feel that voice in you, come down here and it will amplify in yourself. Trust me. Like I've been here for what is it, the 14th now? Jesus. 15th now. 14 days. I've been here for 14 days. And after the second one, yeah, go for it, man. After the second day or third day, I just kept talking and talking and talking because it just have to get everything out and then listening, and learning.
I think that's the other thing about all of this and all about this kind of like not even transference of leadership, but it's just we recognize even in our youth that we can't do this every day. I mean, I personally have been out here since Friday, 3 Fridays ago.
Yep.
It's
a lot.
2 days ago, I finally had more than 2 hours of sleep.
Would you like to introduce yourself to Alex Porter real quick? He's again man on the street. This is
David Lewis.
David Lewis. If you remember the name at all, he was in that march on the 1st with Rashaila Levitt that went down and talked to the mayor, and everybody was like, "Who are these people?" As we were like, "Who is this 18-year-old today?" And now I've hopefully illuminated some people talking to you and getting you to talk to other people because you were kind of on the shadows in the back in a way. But you weren't because you were here. And every day, like you were in the front with the pink umbrellas. Once I saw that again, I was like, maybe she might. You know what I mean? It's just like that you seem to be. Unless you love taking pepper spray and mace, and tear gas, you never know. Yeah, David Lewis, Lewis. Yes.
Yeah, one thing that I realized is, like the term leader gets thrown around too easily in many movements like this. But one thing that I can never deny is that my words inspired lots of people to come out day after day after day. And I take that responsibility very seriously. So if my words ever inspired you to come to a police line or
walk around here,
march around, trust that I will be there in the front with you. I will.
I know I saw you. You weren't in the front today. You were in the middle.
I was in the middle.
Chanting, getting people to chant and keeping the energy up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's I guess what I'm learning as well is how to just be in the middle.
Yeah.
That's one thing that bothers me that I would like to see fixed. And I was trying to find my cowbell at my house. People, let's figure out how to count. How does it take one round before everything just goes into chaos?
Noise. Well, I mean, that's noise. Noise.
No one's gonna fucking know
discordance.
One thing I would like to say, because I do have to go.
Yes, thank you.
But there was a tip actually that the police might be coming either tonight or tomorrow night.
I've heard 2 a.m. tonight, maybe.
Yeah, around 2 a.m. And I mean, although this might be controversial, I do want to continuously encourage the fact that peace has gotten us this far. If we can continue that, I think we can go even farther.
It's just peace, but we sometimes aren't peaceful, and we are seeking peace eventually, but non-violence completely. We're not here to hurt anybody. They're here to come hurt us to get out of here.
Right now there's a very large Supreme Court case pending that's gagging all police officers from using any weapons at all against protesters. That all goes away if it looks like one of us attacked them.
Right.
So if your friends are inebriated, or if you're inebriated, or just a little bit cantankerous tonight, maybe go towards the center of the group and not the edges.
Not the edge, yeah.
Not the edge.
Or the front,
Let's not give them a reason to take away all the progress we've made.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, David. Again, thank you.
Yeah, love you, bro.
Man, thank you. I love you too. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. It's getting weird. May I ask real quick, how old are you?
That is actually the one thing that I don't usually tell people.
Oh no!
Yeah, you can ask me any other question. Literally the question. I know that does sound weird, but the reason why I don't tell people my age.
Yes.
Other than just black don't crack.
You don't want to ask for secrets, but it's that.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, there was a time in my life in which I was very stressed. It actually got a stress-induced amnesia. It was very bad. I had to go to a lot of therapy, and it was a lot of trauma that actually due to police brutality.
Interesting.
One of the therapy methods that helped was basically a protection aspect, one thing that I kept sacred to myself that I never really shared with anyone, and it became a grounding factor. Randomly and arbitrarily, I chose my age. I think it was because I was watching Doctor Who at the time.
Oh man!
By having that sort of a grounding, it's allowed me to keep my anchor. It's allowed me to keep my personal, sanity and comfort. So. If you want, I'm sure you could do enough research to
figure it out. I could do that now. I'm sure these people online that are throwing accusations at you have narrowed it down, maybe.
Exactly. I mean, I've been doxxed. If you really want to know.
Yeah, I know.
But if any other questions, feel free. I'm super transparent.
Shoe size.
Shoe size 13.
What? Nice.
I was retrograde. Yeah, so stress-induced retrograde amnesia.
Okay.
So
Wow, that's just. I feel like that just humanized you way too much in my eyes. That's not fair. All this stuff. Damn it.
I mean, I
was gonna say again. What do they say about people with big shoes? But you don't have any socks on, so you don't wear big socks. All right, man.
Might be fun as like fugue state amnesia. Your leg really sucked beforehand, and then it's like, well, don't remember any of that anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
terrible, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, it sucked.
I'm happy you made it through it.
Yeah.
It made you who you are, right?
That's really cool.
Kind of, in a way. The stupid pain we all go through, you know?
I think the weirdest thing about that whole story is something like, so the first show that I was watching during that time was My Little Pony Friendship's Magic. And so I always had this really positive affinity for My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, just because that was the show that got me through my trauma.
Okay, now that dehumanized you, bronies, god damn it, no, just kidding.
I can't say I'm a brony, but
What's your favorite one then? There, one last one. I'm not big on that. I watched maybe 2 episodes. But
I gotta say, Rarity and Pinkie Pie, I got a big soft spot for both of them. Pinkie Pie is like that spirit inside me that's always amped, but just Rarity seems I don't know, there's just a sweetness to her behind that horrible exterior.
Oh man, where's Angela?
We could talk for days about this.
Angelica, where's Angelica? She went to
hashtag not a cop, hashtag not a brony.
Hashtag too cute to be a cop and not a brony.
That's true, too cute to be a cop. You heard it here. Hashtag too cute to be a cop, not a brony.
Maybe.
My hashtag's getting longer and longer. People keep asking me, who are you? And I tell them David Lewis. They give the whole thing, and they keep asking me. I'm thinking I just need to have a whole bunch of titles and eventually say too cute to be a cop, not a brony, breaker of chains, lover of dragons. That's who I am.
I think you could almost maybe clip this out and just give them this video. And
Exactly.
be like, here, watch this, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, feel
midnight?
free, actually. If you can send some of these videos to me, feel free. And then I'll just I'll just forward them to you. I'll just hey, just go there.
No, it's on there, yeah.
I talk to people every day, but I talk to Dan all the time. But
Yeah, I don't know why, but
he's been there from the beginning. I watch his videos.
Yeah, this mask again. I brought it so I could be seen, and you found me, and I found you, and yeah. Wait, I found you, and then you found me in the crowd, and then interesting. Thank you yet again, one more time, man. Like, Alex, again, is trying to get the story, and he's been watching this whole thing, and he didn't know about you, and he's gonna, he's gonna share it.
And Alex, I don't know who you are, but you see my face. If you see me out, I am literally out here every day, despite...
If you're on Reddit, there's a post that somebody did on the Seattle subreddit, not the Chaz one, that was what's actually going on in the autonomous zone. And it's literally me right here doing this with him, because he was on the radio here, and I talked to him right after, and I was just like, oh, who are you? And then I went home, and I saw one of my friends be like, hey, my friend Alex Porter is doing amazing things. And I'm like, you know Erica? How do you know Erica? And then we became friends. And then he posted a little bit later about Third Eye Blind, and I'm like, I love Third Eye Blind.
Pretty good people. Ooh, maybe, yeah, I'm just gonna start saying like my favorite movies and stuff. Like literally anything you got, anything you wanna hear.
Yeah.
My favorite movies. Alright, so I kinda cheat. So I gotta say my favorite movies. Definitely. So like
Spider-Verse. I mean, that's
Spider-Verse is pretty great. Yeah. But I think my favorite movies would probably be with the same spot, Green Mile, as well as Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Perfect movies. I really love the Before Sunrise saga.
Oh yeah, Before Midnight, After Midnight, and all that. I haven't watched them myself, but I've heard that they're good.
They're amazing. It's literally just a dialogue between two people, and it's inspiring. You know, it's you really get to see a true look into how a first interaction, a perfect first interaction can go.
Yeah.
It really speaks to me. And then also I would say Notting Hill. Yeah, it's a movie.
Classic Hugh Grant movie.
Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts. I've seen that movie probably more than I've seen any other movie ever. It was one of my mom's favorite movies. I was raised by a single mom, so I was the baby, so I was around her all the time. It was one of her favorite movies, and I watched it a lot when I was young, not really recognizing exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And the more times that I watch it, the deeper and deeper it gets, the more meaningful it becomes. In my opinion, a relationship in which literally everything goes wrong, but the only thing that keeps them going is they just want it.
I've been down here the whole time.
I'm a softie. I love rom-coms.
I've been down here the whole time, but I just got to get up and give you another hug, man. All right. Thank you for talking with me, and I'm hoping that I'm doing good here by humanizing you and making, hopefully, I don't know. We're figuring it out, though. Definitely. Whew.
Next time we'll talk about my autism.
Yeah, yes, I want to hear that. Definitely, man. Peace, man. What was that? Just sitting right here in this chair, people come to me and I just talk to them, and that was amazing. That was the other one with perfect first interaction. I don't know. Yeah, Notting Hill. These comments come in a little bit late, but oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? Whew. Yeah, that was, this is the second time. Actually, I think I interviewed him earlier today even. No, that was yesterday when I was sitting out here. Maybe it was even earlier today. I don't remember it, but still. No, it was yesterday. Okay. What the fuck? That was an amazing video. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for watching that and being here for that, because literally, I was sitting here talking with Pickles about things. Pickles, right?
Yep.
All right. And then I saw David walking up from the thing, and oh, geez, yes, I will save it locally actually too, because my phone was being weird about uploading HD videos and stuff. So yeah, days anymore. I look at the clock and I'm like, it is the 15th of June. I remember.
I get paid today.
You get paid today, middle of the month, it's payday.
I'm not broke
Alright, David's just down here talking to these guys. Okay. Well, I'm rolling out. But what I was going to say, I remember when it all started here, 3 Fridays ago, I was at a friend's house at a barbecue or a fire pit just hanging out, and I was stuck on my phone watching everything go down everywhere, because I've been watching it for a day or two across the nation. And then even people there, I'm just like, do you know what's going on downtown? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, look it's on my phone. This is going on everywhere. Look at this stuff. look at these people driving crazy in New York. Look at these people driving crazy in LA. And even one of my friends, she's from that area, Minneapolis or Minnesota. And I'm like, did you know that Minneapolis is burning? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, I am going to keep an eye on this and obsess about it for the next 3 days before I go to work on Sunday. Then I'm going to talk to people at work on Sunday. And then, yeah, Alex, I got to figure that out too. I'm in a corporate job. I went back 2 Sundays ago on the 31st. And they were all scared and they didn't even want to know what's going on in the world. And they have been the same way. And I've been talking to them about my experiences here. Like showing the pictures of Raz with his gun and then showing pictures of him later on in the day being happy. And they're just like, huh? And my management came up to me like, there's people saying that you're talking politics and it's disturbing them. Calm it down. I'm like, I'm just talking my experiences. They can tell me to calm it down. Sirs. And I got my union on it too. And then, this Thursday, on the 1st I saw Amari's stuff and I was like, I have to be here. And I've been here since. Last Thursday, I was supposed to be at work at 5 in the morning and I couldn't wake up because I had my headphones plugged in because I was listening to Raz's music and I got suspended for 3 days because of that today. I'm going to go back. I work at a grocery store in Renton, in grocery pickup for a corporation that's around here. There's a couple stores in this city from them, and they're okay, but they do their thing. And I like the store there. I like the people. I could have transferred when they made me drop my lead position because I was going crazy because of coronavirus, and they way too much stuff. But basically our workload jumped 200 to 500%, and it took them a while to get some support in. And then they were like, okay, keep doing the work, but train these guys. And I was like, no, but that's neither here nor there. Last Thursday, I didn't go into work, and I called my lead right when I woke up, being like, yo, sorry, it's 5 hours late. I'm not going to make it in. And yeah, I'll be in Seattle, and I'm off the next 2 days, so I'll see you on Sunday. Come in Sunday. They haven't called me at all. They didn't call me at 5:30 in the morning. They didn't call me at 6. They didn't call me at 7 to be like, hey, where you at? They were just like, oh yeah, Dan doesn't show up now. I've been there every single day, sick or not, and insane or not, since I started. And this last 2 weeks, I've missed a couple here or there and had to call out or leave early because I needed to get here. And again, so I go in at 5 a.m. today, work for 2 hours. About 5:20 or 7:20, one of my managers comes to the back and is like, hey, let's go talk upstairs. I'm like, okay. And he brings me up there and he gives me a note and it's like, yeah, so called no showed, so here's this. I'm like, yeah, let me sign the disciplinary thing, yada 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 yada. And he's like, well, yeah, there's no call, no show. If you do 2 in a row, you're terminated, but 1 means you're suspended. I'm like, okay, that's cool. For 3 days, cool. Do you want me to leave now? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, sure, I will leave. No, I know, and I can figure it out. But yeah, so I left, and I'm like, cool. As I was doing all that, I was slowly dictating the note to them that I was writing because they needed me to write a note. And I made it very clear that I called them, and they did not call me at all. And I have a picture of that note. And then I read through all the terms on the thingies about instant termination things. And I'm like, disgraceful to other employees or customers. I'm like, there's plenty of people that are fucking disrespectful to plenty of those. But yeah, am I going to be okay without that job if they bail on me? For a month or two, probably. Maybe at least a month and a half. But if I can make this stretch until July 1st, I believe, that's when my year anniversary pops up and I get my 40 hours of vacation renewed. And then I can be like, yeah, fuck off, pay me my vacation. Not even that, but go on vacation for a little bit as well to calm down. And we can get paid right there. but also then I wouldn't have to worry about that. And I feel like with all of this going on, with this community here, not to be like, hey, help, but like, I figure we could find something for me to do here. Not here, but I'm sure there's another store around here. I don't know. Fuck, I'll go like do odd jobs here, you know? Not for money, but for, you know, at people's houses or something. I don't fucking know. How's it going? But, no, I mean, I want to do something. Hell, I should be putting this up on my YouTube that's monetized. I could use my YouTube account and monetize this shit. But I don't. I just throw it on my Facebook because whatever. Man, I did not expect to go for an hour. I did a lot of streams today and a lot of good ones. Oh my god. See, this is what I like. These people weren't talking to each other at all before, and now I go and talk to all of them. I'm like, yo, go talk to that guy. Go talk to that guy. Go talk to that guy. I don't know. I'm getting tired, but I'm good. But the only problem is if I do balance job and I find something else that's good, is, you know, the whole insurance thing, and that's, you know, dumb. I don't even use it right now. I should use it, but yeah. I'm gonna hit finish on this, and maybe once I see my boys walk around a little bit and stretch my legs and see if anything's going on. But I'm hoping at 2 a.m. that there's still enough people here and that it doesn't get overrun by freaking police. That sounds dumb, but I might stay out here till 1:30 here, and then I'll get in my car and drive around the area to see if there's anybody focused. But I'm sure hopefully we have a perimeter watch. But yeah, I'm gonna hit stop on this, and I'm gonna hit local save so that I can get this file, because that was an amazing interview, I feel like. And thank you for watching, Alex and Drake and that other icon.
Come on, security, please step back. Come on. Step back. Everyone's on back. Excuse me. My man. That's why you motherfuckers can't be so fucking. Hey. You good, boss? Yeah. Alright, I'm locking down on this side. Let's keep it with this guy right here. Everything in front of you. Everything in front of you.
So the white guy on the hood of the car here is the one that they said they've identified, and they're gonna go through his. They're going through his bags now, trying to see if they can find the property that they claimed he stole.
Whoever said put it in the little pocket manipulated me. You're not doing the right thing.
Excuse me.
Hey, bro, you from Auburn, Alabama?
Hey, don't hurt the puppy.
Hey, watch the puppy, watch the puppy.
See, that's the first thing you have it, dude. Come on, just give it back. That's what I'm saying. Someone stole the fucking vault key already. What? What vault key? Oh, you mean my vault? See? Bro, I would have gave him the fucking key right now. I would have threw the motherfucker over here. To the middle of the road. Everyone could have scattered.
Talking about a vault key now. Sounds like they might have found a key to the vault in these guys' business up the street. It's a car shop. This guy left the chaz, broke into it and stole some stuff, and then the owners of the shop showed up. He's this guy here with the jacket and a rifle on his chest, and they're trying to search the guy now with help from chaz security.
I can hear it.
That's a shame.
I hear stuff in the pocket.
They were keys.
She doesn't have keys. She's homeless.
That's your bro, right?
I don't want no one to go through my pockets, bro.
Take your hand out. What do you fucking have your hand in your pocket for if you have no intention to
the key already got stolen from me. There's too big of a crowd. Yeah, my key.
What are you doing?
protecting my pocket. What are they? What?
Let him be. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're
Where's
getting
the
there.
security key for the checkpoint? Call here. Stop fucking around.
So they're trying to get the vault key back from this guy who took it out of the car shop right outside the Chaz.
No, you don't, dude. Dude, I'm asking you to give it back.
I'm not part of this situation. I need you to back up.
I said I don't care what you do. Yes,
Why do you want the police involved? Because this is a police situation.
You literally said if you had a gun, that this would have all been over.
The guy's saying he wants the police involved now, it sounds like. And then Raz is saying, why do you want the police involved? Let's just solve this here.
Give this stuff back. You won't be in trouble. Just give this stuff back. Please.
I don't understand. I want the police.
You're about to kill.
Slowly, quietly, slowly.
Yeah, we're obviously all here. I know. I have to be able to make.
So continuing to try to. This guy does seem a little drunk or altered to some degree, so I think he's having trouble.
No, he's fine. We're not doing anything. We're stepping back. I want to talk to you. And Raz.
They took the fucking key.
No. He has our cash and the key. And all you have to do is empty his pockets right here, right now. Let us see what's in there, and then we'll go from there. We are peacefully asking him to do that. That's it.
All right, check it out. There is no vault key.
No, I was just seeing the flashlight because I can see. I'm with the owner.
How much money is in the left hand?
Yeah.
About 300.
Can you count it for us then?
For what? You said 5 racks.
No, you said 500 earlier. Mark, you were there.
500. He's not right there? You didn't see a key, right?
No, he took our cash as well.
Holy fuck! First
That
thing
was
is
what was
key.
in the vault.
No more key, right?
I didn't see a key in that hand.
Fuck. Give the money back. Bro, I told them I had cash on me already. I had cash on me before, bro. Huh? Exactly.
Mark. Mark.
Thank you.
Mark. He admitted to it in front of you. Mark. Yes, he did. He admitted to taking the cash in front of you. And he kept telling us different places where it was. Do not let him leave.
How much cash is it?
Raz,
how much cash is it? That's enough for me. This is my money. I hustle for this shit. No, I hustle for the right person. My nigga, I call it out. How much? You put my top in
we'll know the difference. You said it was $305. You said it was $305, yes?
I didn't say that.
He said it was his $305.
Check your recording. I said it was under 500 when I was.
No, you said that at the shop. Just now you said it was $305. Did he not? Yeah, but just now he said it was $305.
I know, this is dumb.
So if it's less than what he said, then yeah, so then he should just count it out.
If it's less than 500, it's good money. At this point,
if it's less than $500 in that pocket, you can keep it all.
Less than 500.
Yep.
I already did one part, so this is the last year of shit. Look, those are mostly ones, my boy. I don't need to count that shit. That's less than 500. Why?
So,
what about his backpack?
Yep.
He didn't have the backpack. He keeps bringing up shit. I didn't have the backpack when I was in there. You stole my phone.
He did have
your phone. You left it inside. I picked it up.
No, he was charging as well that he threw out.
Yeah, my bag next to my Sour Patch Kids. That's why he.
When we caught him, he threw one over the roof outside. How could I get it when I was dealing with him?
Yeah.
Did you check him? I already did it. No.
Backpack. It's the backpack.
All right, listen, you fulfilled my request. I appreciate it.
I got locks on it.
Jason?
I got locks.
Jason, if you have our stuff, I asked you to return it. You did what I asked you to do, so I'm going to call it quits right here. I'm going to walk away.
I did what you said.
But it wasn't that difficult, was it?
No, it wasn't. And I told you it was under 500. It was my cash.
Okay.
Fuck, dude, this is your last shit. Then quit harassing me. Otherwise, I'm gonna call harassment.
the back. There's still room for us to speculate. And that's your own homie.
Yeah. You just show the bag so you can be done. I know he's being sure.
Can I get one of those?
sorry, I can't.
Said turn out your back pockets and you had a mint.
Can I get a
Or
crush,
no,
too?
sorry, there's a cigarette and he said, can I get one of those? So the guys are trying to get their money back from him.
You got a lighter?
No, I already filled the demands, bro.
But we've proven
demands.
to
I
you.
gave him a cigarette.
So can I just tell you this right now?
I'm done. This is just media attention.
Backpack. That's I just want to look inside of it. I'm not gonna take anything out.
I did everything that I wanted. Why do I need to keep it?
I mean, I can't. Learn the position from here on out. You know, it's for the right reason. It's for the right reason. So
So he did pull some money out of his pocket, and the owner of the car shop who got broken into said if it's less than 500, I'll let you keep it, because the accusation was that about 5,000 was stolen, and then a vault key apparently, and then potentially some number of card keys. So they're still trying to search his bag that he's holding on to. He's got a backpack on and a bag in his hands.
No, it was just because all the extra shit. I didn't want to put people into it.
Plus, you almost burned our fucking building down and stole a bunch of keys, dude.
Yes, Warlord was bad.
No, the desk was on fire, dude. I put that shit out. Yeah, and so is the cassette tape that you lit on.
I'll walk back there. Will the desk have?
No. Yeah, it was. I put it out.
It was on fire. All right, I'll just let you check.
What the fuck is funny,
bro? I'm not funny.
Wait, no. What is he gonna say? Settle down, guys. What is he gonna say? You said you let him check. No,
what did we do when I saw you last time? On some regular
I just what you about to say. You say you let him take the bag if we win.
Yup. If we walk, all of us walk back, and if that motherfucking desk is in flames.
It's not in flames. Whoa, no. It's not in flames. I put it out.
Bro, let's do that. That's good money.
No, the desk isn't on fire. I put the shit out.
Let's do it.
I have mine concealed.
No, it was on fire.
Yeah, he said it. He said it. So let's have that happen.
No, I don't want to come in and visit again.
We're about to walk back there and then make sure that is.
No. Did you believe that there was no fire? So he's not coming back.
What do you got for Leslie?
I got your phone, dude. Do you want your phone back?
Fuck that phone.
Oh, okay. I was just at. He left his phone on the ground, so I
They've
Cody,
got his phone too.
Gunner. We're out. Raz, are we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
I mean, this isn't cool.
We're still trying to rectify this stuff.
I'll stand outside the fence.
Yeah, that's good.
What are the chances that we can get him moving back?
Mason. Yo.
Is that all?
Oh, I can't leave Gunner here.
Shit, we broke down a fence for this motherfucker.
Pay attention.
I'm paying.
Sorry, you're with me.
Alright, I'll let them check the fucking black bag and that's it. I'm blocking.
Hey, can I have my dad's coat back?
How this, bro? What size is it?
2XL.
Boy, you're probably throw it on your step back. Step back. Everyone needs to step back.
Guys, clear, please, clear back. This is
It doesn't matter 3X, but it's 2 or 3X. Him, that's part of the matter. It's called
We're in here for security. We're good.
Yeah, I can grab it still.
Look at the tag on the coat. You don't even have to take it off. Just look at the coat tag.
Yeah, they say he stole this jacket too from their business, the car repair place, and he said what size is it, and the guy said 2XL because it's his dad's jacket.
Look at all my shit. Look, even got a lock on it. Bags on my nigga. No, they said the black bag, bro. I'm feeling request. That's it.
Are you guys ever gonna stop?
Yeah.
No.
No, hell no.
Look, right here. Look.
We're here for you. We're trying to make this shit happen.
Like I said. See?
We're not trying to
I don't lie.
extra shit.
We got the coat back.
All right, they got his dad's coat back. The guy was wearing it, so clearly it was inside the shop.
There's a whole bunch of fucking not in there. You just said, fuck that. Everybody heard. Fuck that.
What is that shit, bro? Trying to get
Just do it. Just get it done quick. Hurry up.
Like him right here, bro. Yeah.
Watch yourself for needles.
It's quick, bro. You just wait for it.
Yeah, the car shop owner does have a rifle of some sort on his chest.
You did. All right, let's do this. Gunner, I want you to watch.
No, they get
Dom's got it. All right, Dom's got it. Big Dom.
Little.
Are we not checking that backpack too?
No, we said the black bag and we're done. So call it quits. I'm walking. We agreed on that. Me and him.
We didn't agree. Hey, no, let's get this one done.
I am done. That's my name.
Well, good to meet you. Thanks, guy. Come on, bro. You gotta be fair too.
So it looks like they're searching his bag on the hood of this car here.
We just agreed upon. Black in his bag. I'm done.
Thank you for putting that up for us.
I hate to do anything.
You fucking got the vault key. Y'all were up on. That's what they were really after. The vault key, bro. And they got it already. This is for car keys.
Car keys and cash.
Once it's done, put it back in there.
So they're searching his bags now.
That was good, right?
Yeah. Now you can send him to the back.
You okay? Is that break? Is that? You need a band-aid?
I'm rubbing my finger on.
Jason, you need a band-aid?
Looks like his hand might be hurt.
I'm breaking the window.
Oh, from breaking a window, the owner's shop says.
I'll play basketball. Hey, do you have that smooth or that camera?
So yeah, it looks like the guy they're accusing of. Well, it seems pretty clear that he broke in at this point. They were saying they detained him earlier, and he's hurt his hand by breaking the window. He had their dad's jacket on that they took back. You can see it in his hand right here. So now they're searching the bag.
LOL. I mean, he's got another bag. We're gonna check his bag. We agreed.
Yeah, we agreed. You try to burn our fucking building down. You think we're gonna be like,
You're gonna fucking keep bringing that up after I empty this pocket, and that bag, bro?
You got one pocket and one bag left.
You got a bag on your back.
We already agreed. Fuck that shit. I'm walking.
I didn't agree with shit.
I'm done. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I didn't. I never did.
Okay, so there's one bag clear. Close it up, happy and nice for him.
So these guys on my right are the car shop owners, and this guy on the left is the one who broke into the shop. Car shop owners. Isn't it a car shop? Car repair shop?
Okay.
So next bag.
We got clear.
Searching the other bag.
Next bag. Can we go through the next bag, please?
Bro, this is undocumentary. If you fucking touch me,
I'm not trying to touch you. I just want to. Can you just show us the next bag?
I will press charges.
With who?
Come on, police.
They don't exist here.
Cameras still record, bro.
Can we ask a question? What do you want to do here, bro?
I'm leaving.
Just say it.
Nope.
I love y'all, and I'm not coming back to film, bro.
So what you're saying is,
he's not leaving.
What you're saying is, you don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck. I do.
He's got a right to privacy. You said
Right. Bro, leave me alone.
Don't give a fuck.
I don't feel safe. Could you please leave me alone?
You don't feel safe.
Yes, bro. Up here, I don't feel safe, bro.
Look, I'm gonna need you to make yourself safe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're not gonna make me uncomfortable.
I've never had so many phones on me in my life. I'm a nobody.
Just one last bag and just all this done.
Just let him do this. He's got the best results.
And they're trying to bully us. You can't play with me, bro. What I'm saying is you're not gonna hurt my character. What we're doing.
Hello?
Right, huh? See, we all got straps.
So they're trying to. It seems like he's got one more bag that they want to search. So
This is my shit.
Belongs to us.
Nope, we're good.
I don't feel safe.
I got your coat back and we're getting other stuff
Please
back.
don't touch me,
Nope.
bro. Otherwise,
Bro, so pretty much
no one can touch me. I don't
you
feel safe.
you had this coat,
I'm
so
going back
that's
to 30
official.
James.
So we know it's not
Find me on
just
30 James.
unwarranted.
With your gun.
No.
Hey, keep it calm. Keep it calm.
yeah, they're trying to stop him here. Held him at the front of this other vehicle.
My fucking bag, bro.
Let's do it. Just get it done. Hurry up.
Keep it calm. My bag. Keep it calm. Can you back up a little bit? Can you back up a little bit? Please back up a little bit. Get the fuck off me. Gunner. Hey, take it easy.
I'm not trying to fight you. Nobody's throwing no punches.
That's back you're not part of security. Now.
Take this shit off me.
So looks like they're gonna try to search him. He's got one bag left that the owners want to search.
Not robbing me.
We're not robbing you.
Robbing you. Hey, keep it calm. Keep it calm.
Why don't?
Hey, trying to burn our house down and took over. Help me. I already done that 5-minute request.
Step back if you're not part of security, please.
What the fuck?
Hey, whoa.
Hey, guess what though? Matter of fact, as a people, we have a choice. Taking this shit off right now.
Bro, I already done took my shit off.
I ain't taking this shit off. Take this shit off. Come on, bro. Restrain you because this is not always dignity, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Why are you stealing?
We're not doing that.
Hey, keep it calm. Keep it calm.
Why don't?
Hey, trying to burn our house down and took over. Help me. I already done that 5-minute request.
Step back if you're not part of security, please.
What the fuck?
Hey, whoa.
Hey, guess what though? Matter of fact, as a people, we have a choice. Taking this shit off right now.
Bro, I already done took my shit off.
I ain't taking this shit off. Take this shit off.
Come on, bro.